5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Musicality students, Professor Stupendium's lecture on awkward white middle-class hip-hop and its use as a promotional tool will be starting in the lecture hall shortly. Thank you.
Welcome, students, to 2.U. This campus we've established 2.U down the path of academia and viewpoints new. And there's a chance that you will leave here as employed too. We're certain that the circumstance could use a little pop. With learning, you could turn your hand to choose the skill you want. The young mind needs a molding, and we do it with aplomb. Though no one ever specifies just what to mold it from. Every course, of course, has been meticulously planned. Though standard maths and science is particularly bland. So pick from our curriculum of kitchen scripts and bands. You won't find a diploma simply digging in the sand. What's that? They will. Archaeology, right, yes, we do teach archaeology. In that case, you might want to start digging for that diploma now, before it starts to compost.
Would-be teacher's pet, please report to the nurse for microchipping and deworming. Thank you.
We're best in class for espionage, the course is sure to thrill you. But if I told you where it is, of course I'd have to kill you. Embark upon the dark and art of morbidness that fills you. Our dungeons rather wondrous, with all authentic milieu. There's jousting in the ground, see them gleaming in their chivalry. There's pizza in the kitchen, inconvenient for delivery. Or come and prove your subterfuge of scheming for the ministry. And rest assured our wizard school is big on inclusivity. Young Mr. Toaster Pastry, come in. I'm afraid I've called you to my office to talk about how you've been conducting yourself in the music lab. You see, you're supposed to use a baton.
Here at 2 Campus, where our minds put to the test. Our scores in cars still counterbalance our filing student debts.
Would a Mr. Danger on the deep undercover spy course please be aware that your mother is at the office with your packed lunch. This tannoy will now self-destruct.
Here. Pleasant. Present. Glendring. Attending. Samson. Absent. Hardy. Tardy. Tate. Light. Glover. Undercover. Drake. Bake. Connor. Slightly fossilized. Sorry, I apologize. Used to know. Goofing off and Robinson robotified. Have we got a Gideon? Just pondering oblivion. I'm a little careless, but Williams, amphibian. Hammond and Slattery. Battery. Cormac. Galloping Eardley. Pickering. Tomb. Socially factor normality. Tiggy. Emily. Winkler. Gregory. There was a Cleese. It's a change. Duncan. That only leaves. Llewellyn Mayhew, Matt O'Grady, Baudelaire, Fipping, Tim, Matt, our Witherspoon. He fell in a huge vat of gravy, but they are fishing him back out with a spoon. The fourth. And fork. I'm just going to put absent.
Here at 2 Campus, we've got strangers through the roof. Though we're acutely aware that our degrees are quite obtuse.
Students are reminded that though we are contractually obligated to encourage you to follow your dreams, that does not excuse falling asleep in lectures. Thank you.
We're here to paint the future, and now you can be the canvas. And next will be hung out to dry as soon as fees are handed. Zoology, neurology, we muddled up the pamphlets. We tried to hire Pavlov's dog, but built a hippocampus. We've scientific instruments, so come and get involved. No one horrific incident chemistry club to solve. The canteen's packed with 10-foot stacks of human bitter rolls, and a little daring do, and you'll be in the goal. The faculties can grapple with the boring and uncomical. Our methods are methodical. We've taught the tautological, but courses may be dangerous and harm is very possible. You're fortunate we're neighbours with just far too many hospitals. Good afternoon, class. I'm glad to see you're all here to hand in your invisibility assignments. Or I'm in the wrong room. Yeah, this is camouflage class, mate.
Here at 2 Campus, where the future's being formed. But you've seen what we teach here, so don't say that you weren't warned.
Graduating students are encouraged to have the time of their lives, because it's all downhill from here. Thank you.
Well, it's your turn, so...
Oh, it's not my turn. Oh, God.
Get on with it.
I will keep all those cards, and I will... Okay.
It's thinking time.
Thinking.
They cannot do anything! I have a lot of circumstantial cards, so I cannot perform an action.
Well, then you can skip that phase and go straight to
Yes.
drinks phase.
So I will move to a drink phase. Who do I give this drink to? There we go.
Wench appreciates a tip or two.
And I am drinking
Samantha will be drinking.
elven wine.
Elven wine for 3.
Say it 3 times and you'll summon a gog.
Elven wine, elven wine, elven wine.
He must be asleep.
Probably should warn Kev about that in advance.
Yeah. So I'm going to take that. And then it goes to here. And that's my turn.
Murgoth.
Right. So I'm not discarding anything, so I'm just drawing 3 cards. See what I've got. Okay. Fair enough. Right. I'm going to play Murgoth the Destroyer will not be defeated. If I can find where the card went. Where the heck did the card go?
That is a good question.
1 second. Shall I reverse it?
Yeah, reverse time a little bit.
Let's just reverse back 30 seconds. 20 seconds even. Is that going to do the job? Is it back?
Is it back in your hand?
Nope.
Shall go back further.
Yep, looks like it.
Pay no attention.
Talk too much about Star Trek, so
Star Trek, one of the few things that have tried every form of time travel invented.
there we go. Cards back.
And when the new one's invented, trust me, there will be a Star Trek episode about it 2 weeks later.
Yeah, probably.
Right. So, yes. Murgoth the Destroyer will not be defeated. I can pick another player. They lose 3 fortitude. If they lose fortitude in this way, they get blessing. Nerodia. I think you're going to be the one for this one.
Nerodia is going to have partial petrified, preventative partial petrification, which means I can reduce it by 2, so I still take the 1 damage, but I still get the blessing because I took damage in that way. Seem fair?
That's one slippery snake!
Yeah.
Is that all you're doing with that card?
Well, this is the thing. The additional effect of the glare on this card is to lose 2 alcohol content.
Unfortunately, you've not drunk any alcohol
content. So that's not happening.
No, you don't get your blessing.
Yes,
No,
I do.
you only reduced it by 2. You still took 1.
I still took damage, so I still get the blessing.
I need to check.
Here comes the rule book!
Here comes the rule book.
Yeah, if they lose fortitude in this way, they get a blessing. Doesn't say
You
how
didn't
much
lose
fortitude.
all fortitude.
Doesn't say all fortitude. It just says if they lose fortitude. Generally, that means that if you block it completely, you don't get the blessing. But if you still take damage from it, you get the blessing.
Yeah, I'm gonna decide with Earth on this.
Yeah, I would agree as well. If he's ignoring your card completely, not reducing the effects of the card, then that's another matter. So, anyway.
Okay, yeah, this counts any players that happen to lose fortitude from that card.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So I've lost some fortitude. I still get it. You still cut the wench. She's not happy.
Fair enough. Right.
Drink phase.
I'm actually going to just use that blessing straight away and gain a gold. Spawn a gold, please.
What we've got in terms of drinks? Piper gets a drink.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But I'm not going to put another drink on Samantha. They already have 4. And I am drinking a drinking contest.
Oh, God.
Bollocks.
Glad I just got that gold.
So a drinking contest. We go around the table, each one revealing a drinks card. Whoever has the most alcohol at the end of the round gets a gold from all the other players. If there's a tie at the end of the round, those players go again. Any drink events are counted as 0.
Murgoth, you get to go first.
Okay.
0.
0, because it's a round on the house drink event.
Oh boy. The wench is drinking.
1.
Dark Edward Chaser. Does the drinking contest include chasers?
No, it doesn't say anything about chasers.
It does not say chasers, so chasers are ignored in this one.
So I only
With
drink
possible
1.
chasers.
What does it say?
Does it
No,
say
no,
reveal?
that's the one. That's the one.
That's mine.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I am drinking a 3. I'm going to get
Pixie
some
punch.
money back.
Yeah.
I'm going to under the table.
And I'm drinking wine.
So everyone owes Piper a gold.
Yay. And I can't do anything about what I'm about to drink as well, either.
Yeah, not my problem.
1, 2, 3. I'm now 5 drunk.
Ooh, tasty.
Is that everyone that's giving me gold then?
I think so.
Oh,
and the drink deck's out.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's not.
appear to
Let's
have
do this.
picked up the entirety of the drink deck.
Oh, whoops.
So you've seen the bottom card.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
Have you
just
taken it out?
It's fine. It's fine.
I've not seen the bottom card now.
Okay. So, Derodia, first turn. Whose card is this? Samantha, you get your card back.
Which card is this?
I don't know. I'm discarding my gambling card, believe it or not.
Shocking.
Oh god, this card would have been really useful.
So I draw 4. Let's see what we've got. Okay. I don't think I have an action card.
Ooh.
Straight to the drink phase.
Yeah. Yes, I believe it is. Hey guys, look over here, more drinks.
Oh shit. And they're
So-
for free as well.
Oh yeah. You would play this card during the order drink phase of your turn. Before you order any drinks, order 2 additional drinks for free, and each player you give at least 1 drink to during your phase also petrifies 1 card.
Oh shit.
So, everyone gets 1 drink, please. And then petrify a card and give it to me.
Fine, yeah, have this
And
one.
I will accept these in a random order this time. Just to mix things up. So I'll give 1 drink to Feature, and thank you.
There is your card, sir.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Pretty sure the wench is a woman.
Ma'am,
I think
sir.
that's
It's all
easy.
honorifics.
Are there any male Gorgons?
I don't know, you go find out.
Yeah, I'd have to find that one out. Anyway, I will be drinking. And I don't think I'm going to like this.
No, you're not.
No.
No?
Dwarven
You're really
fireworks.
not.
It's about time Nerodia had something. I don't think I can play anything to reduce that, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy, it's a stiff drink.
Very stiff drink, right?
Viper.
My turn. Card from there, and then another 3. Let's have a look. The Harrow. Pick up to 2 of the players. They each lose 2 fortitude.
Who are you picking?
You know, let's balance this out a little bit. Murgath and Nerodia.
I will take that 2 damage.
2 damage each. That's about
Jabu. Turnabout is fair play. I'll take your 2 damage. You have to take 1 damage back, and you have to petrify a card.
I better try a card, do I?
Yep. And lose 1, and take 1 damage.
Take 1 damage. I give you this card.
Stick that on the bottom.
And then I also give you this. Knock and
What's that?
load. I may play this after I lose fortitude from a card played by another player. You may not play this card after reduced to the fortitude damage, which I haven't. You take another 2 fortitude damage.
Oh, really?
Ouch.
Is that a sometimes card?
And it's a sometimes card.
I don't think so.
Bastard. Oh well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, true.
Right, let's see. 1 there, 2 there, 5 there. I think it's only fair we balance up the drink decks.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
What am I drinking? Nectar of the Gods.
Oh, Vine Ambrosia, next to the gods. Pay 2 gold to gain 1 alcohol content and to regain 4 health. Otherwise, discard the drink and drink the top card of the drink deck.
What's worse, losing
you have
your
8
gold?
gold. You're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll probably be fine.
I need to last longer. Fine, I'll do it. I'm not happy about it, I'll do it. 1 alcohol gained. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm back up to 18 health.
Yeah, you've just turned yourself into a target.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Wench! Another for my would-be challenger. Play this
Ooh.
card during another player's drink phase. You get a blessing, and you must drink from the drink deck.
I'll get the blessing first.
Yes, you get the
Yes,
blessing
you get the
first.
blessing
It's
first.
important that you have that first.
Ooh, actually, that might
And it's the drink deck, not the drink me pile.
be nice. Trollsville.
Trollsville.
Trollsville. -1 health, -1 alcohol.
Plus 1 alcohol.
Sorry.
And I play this as an anytime card, the Blessing of Health. I'm getting back that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
1, 2.
Does it
Aha! I have more health than I started with.
This
Alright,
cannot
another round done then.
Scores on the doors. In last place is Nerodia with a health difference of 8. Then it is Pipe with a health difference of 12. And in the lead, it's a tie between Murgoth and Samantha with a health difference of 14.
Have I got no, I've not got.
No, Samantha's
I've not got
next in
difference.
line. I'm tied with you.
I'm looking at the health difference. That's alcohol minus.
Yeah, me, Piper, and you, not Samantha. Samantha's got less than us both.
Yeah.
Apparently, the score is not happy on the
I
alternative
think that's
scoreboards.
because we did it backwards and it screwed them up a bit.
I'm looking physically at the cards.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
it is a little
There
bit
we go. That's updated.
go.
So yes,
Samantha's
sorry.
got a difference of 9.
Yes.
We're doing another round, or shall we go to our next discussion?
I suspect people might start going out soon, so perhaps we have another discussion now.
That seems fair.
you want
Nabal,
me to-
or
Do you want me to go next? Seeing as
Yeah.
it's,
go for it.
we can go
Yeah.
clockwise around the table.
Toxic illusion, falling deeper, spiral through time. Static delusion, this is where we do or die. And I've been here before, face to face with the gun. Up against all the odds, and I'm the only one. Oh, I've been here before, it must be true. This is death at the beginning of the end again. It's déjà vu. In this game of survival that never ends. What to do when the bullet is the same, but the kill is always keep on trying to fight. The dark consumes the light every time. And I've been here before, face to face with the gun. Up against all the odds, and I'm the only one. Oh, I've been here before, it must be true. It must be true. This is death at the beginning of the end again. It's déjà vu. In this game of survival that never ends. Déjà vu, déjà vu, déjà vu, déjà vu, déjà vu, déjà vu. Déjà vu, déjà vu, déjà vu, déjà vu, déjà vu, déjà vu. What to do when the bullet is the same, but the kill is always new. This is death at the beginning of the end again. It's déjà vu. In this game of survival that never ends.
Right. So, in this episode's portion known as Nabal frantically wonders what soundtracks to use for whatever eclectic games I'm playing this time.
That.
I've played quite a few games since the last session, so I'm going to try and be as brief about it as possible. First of all, for Switch, Splatoon 3,
Where are we?
the next iteration of the paint splattering multiplayer game. I have to say that Splatoon 2 was pretty much just Splatoon 1.5. There wasn't particularly much new with this. And Splatoon 3, in terms of new features at time of release, not as much in terms of differences, but they have turned a few mechanics on its head. The popular limited time event Salmon Run is now available full time, which is basically Horde mode, where you and 3 friends can get together and try and take on the race of the evil Salmonids. There is your standard multiplayer matches of Turf War, which is cover as much ground as possible with your team's color. Then there's the other modes such as tower control, base control, capture the flag, that kind of thing. So not capture the flag, sorry, clam blitz, which is basically collect items and throw them at your opponent's goal to score points. That's all there and good. In terms of new stuff, the single player is vastly improved from Splatoon 2. Let me just say, if you enjoyed Octo expansion from Splatoon 2, you will really like the single player stuff from Splatoon 3.
Yeah, I never got to the Octo expansion, sadly.
Octo expansion is really good. Really good. Very solid story. Which is not something you would expect to think from a Splatoon game, but yes. Overall, good iteration. Happy I've got it. I've certainly enjoyed playing it so far. Not the revolution I think people expected, but it's still a fairly solid game.
Is it worth the cost, though, is the question.
Well, to be fair, I bought it cheap, so thank you, loyalty points. So, I would say if you're a mega fan of Splatoon, get it. If you're interested in it, maybe wait for a sale.
Which it's Nintendo, so that might be a while.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah, that's fair.
In terms of the Xbox, a bunch of stuff has come out on Game Pass, including Two Point Campus, the sequel to 2 Point Hospital, in which you can create your own campuses and do all sorts of fun stuff. It's another sim management game, basically. Rather than a series of hospitals, you control a series of universities. So you can hire teachers, assistants, janitors, and you've got to try and make sure that people learn stuff. And they range from the basics, classes such as science and cooking, to some of the more eclectic ones, like being a knight.
And wizarding, Harry.
You're a wizard.
Yeah, indeed. It's what you expect from... If you play 2 Point Hospital, it's pretty much the same, which is no bad thing. I really liked 2 Point Hospital. This one is, it's pretty much the same. There's a few changes here and there, but realistically, it's the same sim-type game. It's the same sort of good atmosphere. So, yeah, if you like 2 Point Hospital, 2 Point Campus is pretty good. And say it's on Game Pass, so if you have that, either for PC or for Xbox, pick it up, give it a go, see if you like it.
I think it's on PlayStation as well.
It is also on... I have no idea what's on the PlayStation Pass because I don't have the...
Oh, sorry. I mean, it's just available for PlayStation.
It's available everywhere. I'm just saying in terms of the
Game Pass side. Yeah.
Game Pass side. Let's see what else is there. Also out was a PlayStation console exclusive, which has since been released multi-platform, and that is Deathloop.
Oh yeah.
In which you play as an amnesiac who apparently is stuck in the same day again and again and again, being hunted down by someone again and again and again. The basic plot is that you are stuck in this time loop, and in order to break it, you need to kill 8 people within who inhabit this this facility that is causing this never-ending time loop to happen. And basically, as you go through, you learn stuff about the modes, the levels. The levels stay the same every single cycle. So there's morning, noon, afternoon, and evening cycle. Each level changes depending on the time of day, but per loop, they turn exactly the same. So you know exactly where your targets are each time, and it's all right. There's a few mechanical quirks I'm not particularly great with, but then again, I'm not particularly great with first-person shooters anyway. But in terms of the concept, I really like the concept. It's a good, solid, 1960s, 1970s sci-fi movie type vibe. So that's quite good, and it's inventive. But yeah, I must put my hands up. I am not good at it. I'm enjoying it, but I am not good at it. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I say probably one to if you've got if you've got the ability to play it, it's worth a try. If you like that kind of game, if you like that kind of genre as well. Also, this one's actually one I have bought for the Xbox, and that is from the powerhouse that is known as Atlas, because gosh darn it, Atlas Games. It is now let me get this right. It is Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Soul Hackers 2. Yes, they have found a spin-off that has a much longer sequel line than the Persona series. Yeah, basically Soul Hackers is a spin-off of the Devil Summoner or Devil Survivor. Yeah, kind of the same genre. Spin-off of the core Shin Megami Tensei franchise. Basically, it's if you've played Shin Megami Tensei, if you've played Persona, it's pretty much that, just with a few changes here and there. This game's set in the near future, as opposed to modern day, and basically, rather than having to control with sort of shadows and whatnot, basically you summon demons as opposed to personas. Very much like the original Shin Megami Tensei game. And basically, it's fine. The story is basically an ethereal entity known as Aeon has detected that the end of the world is going to happen, and so they decide to intervene to try and stop it. To that point, they create two personalities called Ringo and Feig, and they have to go in and stop certain people from dying. Problem is that when you first control Ringo, who is the main character, and I must say this, it's nice to see a Atlas game where you actually play as a female protagonist. Most of the Atlas games have male protagonists. I think the last one I remember is Persona 3 Portable, where you could play as the female main character, but no, digressing here. You play as Ringo, and basically, immediately as you start the game, the person that you are trying to save is dead. So, good job. Only you were there 5 minutes earlier. But yeah, basically the whole idea is that the Soul Hacker name of the title is basically the fact that Ringo, as this ethereal entity, can effectively bring people back from the dead by doing a process known as a soul hack. And that's basically the name drop of the game. From then on, it's your typical JRPG turn-based combat. Pick your demon, play an attack, and then just carry on as normal. It's if you're a fan of Atlas games, if you're a fan of JRPGs, it's a good game to get. It lacks that polish, though. It doesn't have the polish that you get from, say, a Mega 10 title or a Persona title. It feels like it was made on the cheap, if that makes sense. There's
quite possible with experimental titles that can happen.
So it's solid, but it is fairly basic. There's nothing truly revolutionary in it. It's just, if you've played a Persona title or a Shin Megami Tensei title, you know what you're getting. But yeah, no, I've enjoying playing that so far. That is pretty much the core set of games that I've been playing on my consoles at the minute. Aside from that, because it is now the autumn in the UK, it's now the regular batch of feel-good TV to try and make you feel better because of the bad weather outside. And so basically, a trilogy of long-running shows have made their return. So it's basically a case of watching those as and when I can. And that is, of course, personal favourites of mine. Great British Bake Off, because you're making stuff. It's all very light-hearted and supportive, and it's just, if you know Bake Off, it's Bake Off. Nothing's really changed. Nothing's going to change. For comedy, there is Taskmaster that has started back up just as time of recording last Thursday. First episode of Series 14, which involve people such as Dara O'Brien and Sarah Millican.
Yeah, this lineup looked a bit stronger than the last couple.
I really liked 12 and 13's lineup, but 14 definitely has some more big names that people will be aware of. And just to have on in the background and such, you can't go wrong with a bit of just light-hearted nonsense of Strictly Come Dancing, because heck, it's just nice to have on in the background whilst you're doing something else. Aside from that, the one big thing I have been binging a lot on, and this is going to show my age, is Homestar Runner. I've been diving back into the whole world of Strong Bad Emails, Teen Gold Squad, the Homestar Halloween episodes, because it's all on the Homestar Runner YouTube channel. So it's just been nice to relive those days of the early 2000s and sort of the classic lines such as how do you type with your boxing gloves on and all that like things. It's nice. It's sort of, if you've never heard of Homestar Runner, basically it's this cartoon series of eclectic characters doing everyday stuff, and it's very quotable.
My only exposure to it has been the Telltale game. So,
I'm thinking the poker games.
Oh yeah, Strong Bad's in the poker game as well, isn't he?
Yes, and if you know of Trogdor, that's where it comes from.
I'm meaning to look at the board game for that one actually, for Tabletop Sim.
So
next season,
maybe for a future episode.
So yes, that is a whistle-stop tour of the big things that I have been playing and watching. Because heck, if I went into everything, we'd still be here 15 episodes later.